What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to Trash Panda Garage. As we continue the build out of our 2022 Chevy Colorado, one of the problems I'm trying to solve is secure and efficient gear storage. Part of that gear and equipment list includes our Maxtrax recovery boards, and while it's fairly common to mount those on a roof rack or even a bed rack, we have neither of those. We run on Go Fast Camper's platform camper, and it is somewhat common to see GFC owners actually mounting their Maxtrax to their GFC side panels. I'd like to avoid that mounting option for several reasons, one of which being that those Maxtrax aren't super light, and I'd like to keep that weight as low on the truck as possible. The bed on these second-gen Chevy Colorados, at least the Z71 model, has this sort of recessed pocket area on the bulkhead, and it hit me that this might actually be a good storage spot for the Maxtrax. With the boards in this orientation, I thought it might work to use the top two mounting holes to secure the boards to the bulkhead. Where it gets tricky is the center-to-center distance between these two holes is 890 millimeters. To solve this problem, I went to sendcutsend.com and used one of their online parts builder templates to create something of a pilot hole tool for this little project. Basically a flat bar with two holes, the center-to-center measurement being 445 millimeters. With that makeshift tool, I was able to drill two perfectly spaced holes in a piece of aluminum flat bar that measures 1/4 inch by 1 inch. So now that we have our aluminum bar stock cut and drilled for the 10 millimeter mounting bolts on each end, I think you can start to get a sense for how this is going to work. I ended up picking up these Rhino Rack recovery track bracket pins, which include these threaded knobs, although I did have to pick up some aluminum spacers to make them work, given the dimensions and clearance around the actual mounting pin hole. But honestly, I think this is going to work out pretty good. With the boards attached to the mounting bar, I was able to mock them up in place against the bulkhead and then drill some nuts or pilot holes through the handles of the Maxtrax and against the bulkhead of the bed. I then ordered up some appropriately sized metric stainless steel hardware, as well as a couple of 1/8 inch thick aluminum spacers that I picked up on Amazon to aid in actually attaching the mounting bar to the bulkhead to create proper spacing. What you see here is the final product, and I have to say this is a pretty sturdy mount that doesn't really extend far into the bed from underneath that recessed pocket, and I don't lose much storage space as a result. When the need arises to use the truck for actual truck stuff, and for example, ratchet strap something to that bulkhead, it only takes 15 or 20 seconds to unthread the knobs and pull those Maxtrax out of the way. And again, if I needed to remove that mounting bar entirely, it's only 2 more bolts and maybe another 20 to 30 seconds with the right tool. So if you're looking for ideas to mount your recovery boards somewhere in the bed of your truck, then hopefully this video gave you some helpful ideas. That's all the time we've got for this episode. As always, thanks for watching Trash Panda Garage. Until the next time, get out there, build something.